Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I am Mistress Miriam. I am joined by Mark Sherry and Mark Ramone. And you just heard Angelica Marie, Lifeline, Brooks Williams, Here Comes the Blues, and Dar Williams, Iowa, Traveling Part 3.
So
where do you want to start, Mark?
At the beginning.
Let's
beginning.
start with Williams number 1. Dar Williams.
Let's do like a Quentin Tarantino movie, and we'll start in the middle.
Let's start with Dar Williams though.
Okay.
So doing her song Iowa, I think it's a beautiful song, so well crafted. You can tell what a professional she is, and she is a professional. She went to Wesleyan, in Middletown, Connecticut, and then spent a lot of years up in Northampton, lived here for many, many years. Now she lives in New York, but she's played with Joan Baez, the Indigo Girls, and I guess in 1998, she formed a band with Richard Schindel and Lucy Kaplansky called Cry, 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 who guess they were considered kind of a folk supergroup. Awesome. She's definitely got some serious chops, that's for sure.
I remember playing her a few times back in the 90s. I was going through that phase and I was discovering Ani DeFranco and other artists like them.
Yeah, she's writes some beautiful music. And then after that, we had Brooks Williams, Here Comes the Blues. And that was a song written in 2018. And Brooks Williams is now living in England, but he lived in Western Mass for many years, was a Signature Sounds artist. Right. And this particular song, I just love this sort of dreamy feel to this song. The world's gone mad, here comes the blues, but it's not like, it's not really freaking out. It's just...
I think you nailed it, that it is dreamy, but you got to be mellow if the blues are coming your way.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'd like to say. And that he captures that.
And he's got guitar skills.
That finger picking skill. Yeah.
He's listed as one of the top 100 acoustic guitarists.
Oh, yeah, right. That's right. He is. I remember reading that once. Yeah, he's
big deal.
There's some great finger picking on that song, that's for sure. And then we finished the set out with the song Lifeline by Angelica Marie from Hartford. And this is a pretty new song. It was just released in November of 2020, just amazingly produced.
I got up and I was dancing to this one.
I was just going to say, I was dancing in my kitchen today, which is not something that happens often. It just had such an infectious beat to this song. I loved it.
I wish I had a film of that. No. Dancing in your kitchen. But you can't help it. You listen to this track and you can't sit in the seat.
Mark, like you said, it was so well produced. And we've played her before in a different show, and I was impressed by the production on that song. I had to reach out to Angelica Marie today, and she was telling me she wrote this on an acoustic guitar, and then to give it to that EDM feel, the electronic dance music, she sent it off to a friend who added in the synth sounds.
So I think she might be referring to Will Kachadurian, because it's the credits are produced, mixed, and mastered by Will Kachadurian.
Yep, that's it.
And a great job he did. And very romantic song, Who Needs Oxygen? Because I Can Breathe You In.
I know.
Another thing she mentioned that this only took her an hour to write this song, and she felt that some of the best songs are those that just kind of flow out and they're the most authentic and not forced.
Nice.
Some of the greatest songs are like that. You hear Dolly Parton talk about that. You hear Creedence Clearwater talk about, I wrote this song. The Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. He wrote it in an hour, and these things are iconic. So she is an icon at a very young age.
From Hartford.
And from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Representing the Nutmeg State.
That was a fun block, and we've got an interesting one coming up now. One that I'm calling the Doc Block. and
The Doc Block.
and the Doc Block is basically 3 tunes, all written by local area doctors. And we've got some musically talented, as well as obviously talented in their chosen professions. We have a cardiologist starting out, a urologist, a primary care physician, all incredibly talented people in all of those ways. And so we're going to start this one out with Pass Over Me by Dr. Johnny Joelson.